Hey loves, it's Titania, Empress of Enterprise, Dream Hater Slayer, and your growth strategist. I turn excuse makers into dream slayers, procrastinators into action takers, and they all become money makers. I specialize in breaking barriers that hinder entrepreneurs from reaching their full potential and finding their profit producing purpose. And today we're going to talk about dropping the dime on the first quarter. Seriously, you know what they say, if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. So let's plan our success for the first quarter of the new year. Let's get into it. Okay, so first things first, you want to start with your end goal in mind. That's going to be your primary goal. Then you think of 2 additional secondary goals that are going to help you reach your primary goal. Then you want to make sure to write them down. Writing them down takes on something personal. Think about when somebody sends you a thank you note, or when your kids make you a holiday card, or it's something that's really personal about when you're writing it down. It means something special in that it's going to happen. So be sure to write it down versus to type it out. Now, I don't care if you type it out later, but for the first time, you want to definitely write it down. So number 1, that is to start with your end goal in mind. So if in the first quarter you want to, save a $20,000, then that is your primary goal for March. By March, you want to save $20,000. So what steps are you going to take between January, February, and March to make your goal? So number 2, under each goal, write down 3 small actionable steps that you can take to reach that goal for that particular month. So for instance, in January, if your end goal for March is to save $20,000, then what are you going to do starting January to make that happen? So in January, does that mean that you're going to up your savings? And in upping your savings, how much are you going to save additionally to reach your goal? So say if your goal in March is to save $20,000. In January, maybe you're going to save a little bit more. Maybe you're going to increase your savings up by 10%. Maybe you're going to increase your investments by 10%. And maybe you're going to spend less. So step number 2, let's review. It's to write down 3 additional actionable steps under each goal for the first quarter. So in January, February, and March, you're going to write 3 additional small actionable steps to help you get to your goal for that particular month, which is going to help you get to the goal for that particular quarter. Makes sense? I got an example coming for you, no worries. Number 3, visualize how you'll feel goal. Once you accomplish your goal, how are you going to feel? Are you going to feel richer? Are you going to feel more energized? Are you happy? Are you going to feel empowered? Are you going to feel proud of yourself that maybe you haven't saved $20,000 in the first 3 months of a year before? So that's a major accomplishment. Are you going to feel liberated? Think right now of how you're going to feel when you reach your end goal, because that's going to help you stick to it. You're going to remember that feeling, and you're going to think about why you started this whole thing. So think about the feeling. Oh, so you thought that was all? Nope. I got some bonus content for you. Bonus number 1, be very specific. Be very honest with yourself about what you want and how you're gonna get it. Bonus number 2 is don't limit yourself. If you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. And remember, you can do it though. You can do it. You just have to believe in yourself. Bonus number 3 is to have dates. Dates are important. Every action and every goal should have a date next to it. And you know what? Bonus number 4, celebrate yourself. Celebrate the small victories, because next year is going to be an amazing year for you. Woo woo! Celebrate yourself. So I hope you've taken some great information from this video. And so I know you're starting to feel some type of way because this video is coming to an end and you're like, but Titania, is that all? No. I've got some great content coming up for you in the upcoming year. And if you want more, if you want to plan out your entire year, then you need to be in my upcoming masterclass, January 27th, Packing Purpose plus Profit. Discover how to drown your doubts and slay your dreams while making money moves. That's right. To find out more information, just click on the link.